and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We running man just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claiming it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
Got the neighbors in here knocking on the floor. Time to heat up, baby, see her when she walking through the door. If he ain't spend it, she could have him, man, that nigga gotta go. Say that it's up, but they still counting all this money on the floor. We been ballin' off the course, we be really making plays. She don't really want no beef if she can't say it to my face. Girl, that man was never mine, I just was going through her phase. So please control your hoe before I put her in her place. Who you think you is, babe? I'm who they wanna be. Got that apple bottom falling out my jeans like it's a tree. Diamonds yellow, bitches think they sippin' tea, but girl, it's pee. Got the game on lock, so who you know could really fuck with me? Spanish poppy, when we talking, I'm bilingual. Don't worry about them other niggas, babe, I'm single. All these bitches wanna copy me like Kinkos. Bad bitch posted with me, who is that? That's my amigo. Time to beat up, got the neighbors in here knocking on the floor. Time to heat up, baby, see her when she walking through the door. If he ain't spend it, she could have him, man, that nigga gotta go. Say that it's up, but they still counting all this money on the floor. We been ballin' off the course, we be really making plays. She don't really want no beef if she can't say it to my face. Girl, that man was never mine, I just was going through her phase. So please control your hoe before I put her in her place.
Yeah, I fuck about $1 million, I keep it a trend, resilient, they energy off. My image is God reaching deep in the pot, I got features of people like Lost. Yeah, R.I.P. on me, TT. The melanin on me, my cheekbone is native, the soil is my where I walk. Some demons on me, my nigga, go figure, my inner make enemies scoff. Admit it, your energy off. My frequency killer, you soft. I show people love, they act like they above it, but switch when they see me, I'm lost. I tell the truth when I talk. Niggas wanna be me. I used to sleep in the car till my girl when it crashes in car. Now I got a crib down the street. Young niggas made it so far. I never lose what I'm on. For now I'm cool being me, but I need you to match what I'm on. How you wanna play games when I won? Ayy, I play with cash for the fun. Women looking at me, she think I'm needing her on. I'm doing me for me, hun. I never needed no one. I never bleed around sharks. They're saying you are what you eat, but she wanted me to be lunch. God body from the turf, my hair in the breeze. Bitch, I'm Farrakhan, keep the peace, I look out for me.
Yeah, fuck about what they say, I can't hear 'em from the clouds. Hey. I don't talk too much, but these diamonds talking loud. Hey. And I'm turning heads, got these bitches going out. Hey. Fuck about what they say, what they say, what they say. Yeah, I can't hear 'em from the clouds. Hey.
Diamond so vibe, always down to slide. I've been real from the jump start, it's just part of my design. I've been self-made, you know the bills paid, I finished part to self-prescribe. You want a real one, well I'm the real thing, I'm running rampant through a mind. Ayy, yeah, I never lose what I'm on. I'm always cool with being me, they never match what I'm on. I play with cash for the fun. God body from the turf, my hair in the breeze. I'm Farrakhan, keep the peace, I look out for Me.
Yeah, fuck about what they say, I can't hear 'em from the clouds. Ay. I don't talk too much, but these diamonds talking loud. Ay. And I'm turning heads, got these bitches going out. Ay. Fuck about what they say, what they say, what they.
All right, y'all know how this goes. I ain't got no money. This is secondhand. I'm just going ahead and relaying it to people who didn't have time to check out what was going on. That's what's called being woke, or I guess we black woke now. So whatever. Let's begin. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm a 10. All right, what's up? How y'all doing? I hope you think I look cute, because I think I look cute, and I guess that's all that matters. But anyways, before we begin, let me go ahead and say, and so anyways, we gonna go ahead and hey, Miss Bev, sorry about starting late. I should have left a message in the post, but I just realized I almost missed it. I needed to go to a webinar about co-purchasing a house, because as I've said, my end goal is to support my family, which includes getting a house. So I'm usually on that. But anyways, we gonna still continue on the same schedule though, because I'm still on a time limit. Anyways, so let's move into this first story. Oh Lord. So Doechii addresses industry plant rumors during Billboard Women Music Award acceptance speech. It's not an agenda. I don't think it's an agenda either. A lot of her, she ain't wearing a bra. I just noticed that. A lot of her music is she been out for a while, so I don't understand how she could be a plant, because what's old girl's name? The one, fuck, I forgot her name. You know, yellow girl with the red hair. Shit, that's sad. I forgot this child's name. It has something to do with ice or something. Spice, Ice Spice, whatever. You know who I'm talking about. Her ass popped up out of nowhere, because I definitely ain't heard none of her songs, and she went all up. That's someone who I would think is a plant. But Doechii got videos that are going all the way back to like 22. That's 3 years ago, and even further back if we talk real talk. So I mean, I don't know how she's a plant, but let's get into this. Doechii addressed rumors of being an industry plant while accepting the Woman of the Year award at the Billboard Women in Music Awards, emphasizing her success is rooted in hard work and community support. She highlighted the importance of representation for women in the music industry and acknowledged the collaborative efforts of her team, reflecting on her own personal journey and the significance of her mixtape Alligator Bites Never Heat. Yeah, okay. I don't get that title, but I've had alligator. Tastes like chicken, spicy ass chicken. That's all I can say. Anyways, Doechii confronted rumors suggesting she is an industry plant during her acceptance speech at the Billboard Women's Music Award. She refuted claims of unfair advantage, stating, "It is not a button, it is our brain. It is not a machine, it is our leadership." The rapper has gained significant recognition, including winning Best Rap Album at the Grammys and receiving accolades from notable artists like Kendrick Lamar and Tyler, the Creator. Doechii's mixtape Alligator Bites Never Heat and her single Anxiety have contributed to her rising prominence in the music scene. I give everybody a try. I even listen to, I like fried alligator. It's not bad. Fried alligator is not bad at all. I won't lie about that, especially if you do it right. But as for her, I'm always into unique music, you know what I'm saying? Ever since my head has been blown since Missy Elliott, okay? So if you look somewhat unique, I'm gonna go try and see what you're talking about. Now, if you ain't talking about anything like the lady with the cat at the end of her name, I'm not gonna go into that. Then I'm gonna definitely get rid of your ass. Crazy ass heifer talking about she worship. We're not gonna get into that. Let's see. During her speech, she emphasized the collective effort behind her success, stating, "While I may be the one front and center I am not doing this alone. She recognized crucial roles played by women in her team, listing individuals such as Jada Love and DJ Miss Milan. I hope I said that right. Doechii highlighted the significance of the Billboard Women in Music Awards, stating that it was initiated to honor women in the music industry. Girl, y'all better get your awards while you can. You know that's DEI. She expressed that her mixtape was created out of necessity for artists to feel seen and heard, connecting with others through shared experience. I'm not gonna lie, not all her songs are for me, but I think she does a damn good job, in my opinion. A lot of her music, it reminds me of, old school Missy Elliott a little. And I'm not even gonna lie, with a little Azalea Banks, but Azalea is batshit crazy at this point. Lord, I hope she don't come for me. Anyways, we about to move into this next one because it's I'm gonna have to read it too because this shit is a slideshow of the bullshit we go through. You know it's fuckery time, and I got to report on it. I swear to God, some of this fuckery shit get on my nerves. This country, I don't know what to say, but let's look at this. Let's look. So 15 of America's worst April Fool's jokes played on black folks. You already know. We gonna go ahead and do this. Then we're gonna do the commercial because this shit is about to get very annoying. You gonna want to smack somebody. So I'm glad I go at night so nobody comes up and wants to smack someone and blame me. My mom warned me about that shit. She can't watch Roots because she be wanting to punch somebody of a paler complexion. So I'm so glad that y'all take a nap before y'all go talk to anybody after y'all talk to me. So first thing on the damn docket, the Tuskegee experiments. Now, a lot of us probably went to school and learned about the Tuskegee Airmen, but Tuskegee got some other skeletons. So in 1932, 600 black sharecroppers were enrolled into a study by doctors at U.S. Public Health Service. And y'all assholes wonder why we don't trust doctors? Who were looking for a cure for syphilis. However, the volunteers were misled into believing they'd receive free medical care in exchange for handing over their bodies for science, and were also told they were being treated for bad blood per Tuskegee University. I'm not sure how to take that for real because me being the paranoid person I am, maybe I got that from generational trauma. I'm paranoid as hell. The first time you sit up there and tell me you want my body for science, fuck you. I still got years to live. That's all I'm going to say about that. So if you go wrong, I only got one body. Okay? So I'm not sure if these people even thought about that. Maybe they were still trusting. I don't know how that's possible, but still it's a fucked up move. So, of the group, 399 men had latent syphilis, and the control group of 201 did not. However, for the duration of the study, none of the men with syphilis were given any treatment for their illness. Even when penicillin was approved in 1947, the researchers didn't even offer the participants. The doctors literally played in their face, watching the progression of the disease take over, causing the men to die, go blind. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, lose their minds, or undergo other long-term health issues. The experiment was shut down by the 1960s after PHS investigator Peter Buxton exposed that 28 people died from the disease, 100 died from complications related to the disease, 40 spouses had been infected with it, and 19 children inherited it. That's the gift they keep on giving you bastards from birth as a result of the scheme. April Fool's on us. Exactly, not getting my body to experience. Exactly. That's why I don't understand how they got them to, man, they had to finagle the hell out of them. Shit. 40 acres. Oh, that one right there. 40 acres and a mule. I don't need that damn mule. Just give me the compensation on today's market. Give me the money. Split it because I know it's worth a lot. You can split it through generations, bitch. Following the Civil War, in acknowledgement of the economic barriers for black people coming out of enslavement, Union General William T. Sherman asked black leaders what they wanted after gaining their freedom. He then agreed to provide 40 acres and one mule to each family. Actually, it was just 40 acres at first. family of the formerly, hey Terry, and formerly enslaved population by divvying up the plantations they worked on. However, after President Abraham Lincoln died, the newly elected Andrew Johnson asshole rolled back the reparations agreement, forcing black people to work again on white-owned land as previously reported by The Root. No one ever revisited that promise, bitches. Again, we were the fool. Henrietta lacks cancer treatment, and I work for one of these fucking companies, which is fucking me over. I ain't gonna say the name, but damn it if I don't go look for somebody legal. In 1951, Lax was diagnosed with cervical cancer at Johns Hopkins, the only big hospital at the time that took black patients. While being treated, doctors took samples of her DNA and discovered the HeLa immortal cell line, the first cell that could duplicate itself over and over. However, her family speculated that doctors spent more time poking and prodding her body for samples than actually treating her. Lax died in the hospital the same year. In Rebecca Skloot's The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, she noted the details from a lab assistant who viewed Lax's body and recalled her organs being riddled with tumors. Lax is the reason why we have most of our vaccines and medical treatments for everything from polio to COVID-19 vaccines. Her family did not know about the research until 25 years after Lax died, according to Skloot's book. Okay, I just want to point out, you guys are assholes. That's all I want to point out. You guys are fucking assholes for that shit. You want to get rid of us, but if not for us, y'all wouldn't have made it. Black codes. The first state to issue black codes into the legislature following emancipation was Mississippi in 1865. I am not surprised. This law pretty much said black people's freedom was acknowledged if and only if they had paperwork proving they had a job. This sounds like apartheid. If not, they would be arrested or more often than not sent right back to the plantation to be enslaved all over again. I am so not surprised this is Mississippi. That wasn't all. The law also forbade black people to serve as witnesses against white people in court, only allowed black people to marry within their race, and restricted their ability to own property outside of towns and cities. Freedom where? Exactly. Fucking April Fool's shit. I hate April Fool's Day. Green books and sundown towns. Damn it, there's still some all around this fucking place. I'm telling you, I did a search 3 times. I even did one this year. They're still existing. Another catch to being free, black person and naturalized citizen of the United States was having to know where to go and where not to go. Sundown towns were essentially whites-only death traps across the South for black people. If you worked in the town, you had to leave by sundown. If you were driving through at night, hold your bladder until the next safe area. Luckily, Victor H. Green came along between 1936 and 1964 to publish Negro Traveler Green Books to guide black folks to areas safe from segregation and racist violence per the National Park Service. Real talk, there is a green book online. I think we still need that shit. I was a young teenager when that bullshit in Viter, I think it was Viter, when that bullshit happened. I know I don't want to be nowhere near any place with a V in the name now. Shit. Medical myths. This shit pisses me off. Considering the medical field is inherently tailored to white men, a number of false narratives about black patients emerge, causing inaccurate diagnosis and sometimes treatment. A 2020 article published in National Library of Medicine found treatments for all patients are based on the treatments for default human, that human being a white male. Other notable myths include black people having a higher pain tolerance, significant vitamin D deficiencies, and other stereotypes that cause black to receive black to receive. I don't like that sentence. Biased assessments per Medical News Today. I have a vitamin D deficiency because I don't go outside. Though science and research have debunked these myths, said myths are still being taught to our doctors who gaslight us into thinking our pain is at 1 and not at a 10. I promise you, they tried that shit on me in fucking Korea. I almost knocked the hell out of the doctor and the nurses. Shit. Don't sit up there and just poke my damn nerve. Beauty standards. Oh yeah, I'm still suffering from that shit. I don't know what the hell they talking about. This one over here is gorgeous. I can't get over how the teeth are fucking me up. Anyways, um who decided that pin straight hair and fair skin was the standard? The biggest joke about beauty standards was conditioning black people through magazine and advertisement that white was right. Even our cultural shit. I grew up with bright is right, and that pissed me off. Even our cultural evolution of style was impacted by chemicals to straighten our hair or wigs, whereas afro symbolized a sense of power and black pride. Thank God we never lost our sense for color, pattern, and creativity in fashion. Now the standard wants to look like us. Look, I got some issues as it is. My hair is fucking mixed breed. I can't even get a normal damn afro. Shit. If I could, I would wear that instead of a lot of the shit I be wearing, like, pieces, braids, and shit. Okay, so music appropriation. My mama told me about this dude. Shit. Let's take a few steps back from the whole white rappers debate. Let's take this back to the birth of rock music, blues, and jazz. America's prank on black folks was thinking they could take our sound and claim it as their own. We could go down the line of examples from Elvis Presley, who swiped the sound of Southern black blues and gospel, or Bobby Caldwell, who swiped the soul sound of average Motown group via The Guardian. The trend of music appropriation has since continued as we watch some white artists put on our voice and clothes in an effort to be like us while not acknowledging where they got their swag from. uh, what was that girl? Iggy Azalea? Iggy Azalea? Her? Vanilla Ice? Just saying. Snow? The Emancipation Proclamation. First of all, this dude didn't do that the kindness of his fucking heart. He did it just for fucking views, okay? This motherfucker did not do it because he felt we could use it. No, he didn't. With President Abraham Lincoln's strike of his pen, all slaves were freed in the land after the announcement of the 1863 proclamation. Psych, this didn't go into effect everywhere. Slavery was still legal in Union-controlled areas within the Confederacy. In fact, many enslaved people were hidden from the news of proclamation by their owners, not knowing they were free to go. If they ever did find out, some of them were killed before they even got a chance to embark on their new life. Look, I'm not monetized and I need to tell the truth about this shit. I am not sugarcoating it. Fuck. Just sat up there and heard a damn man say die about several times on YouTube, so get off my back. The 13th Amendment loophole. Yeah, that one is pissing me off recently. Well, eventually an amendment was made to make slavery illegal altogether, but it snuck in a loophole at the end to still allow it in a more sophisticated manner. The amendment states that slavery is illegal except as a criminal punishment. Therefore, if you are criminally convicted, you can be subject to unpaid labor and horrifying conditions. Once again, stay your ass at home this year. Unless you're trying to vote. That's all I got to say. Voting barriers. Woo, we get a lot of bullshit, don't we? Nuh-uh, not this time, damn it. Haha. So, voting barriers. During the 1890s, until the passing of the Vote Rights Act of 1965, black people faced a slew of obstacles to casting their ballot in a constant cycle of you can vote, but poll taxes, literary tests, disenfranchisement clauses, grandfather clauses, and all white primaries were used as tools to make voting more difficult for black people for no other reason than their race. If it wasn't discriminatory legislation, it was water hoses and attack dogs keeping us from the vote. I kid you not. I have no problem with dogs, but I promise you, I've never seen people run so fast as when I was a teenager in middle school and they brought a damn police dog to the gym. Oh my Lord. And this was in Louisiana. I was like, what the fuck are y'all running from? Are y'all guilty? Damn, this is traumatic. DNA. Traumatic. Anyways, chronic water pollution. This is why I do not drink tap water no more. The next bit of foolishness pulled on black people is clean water deprivation. According to researchers at the Silent Spring Institute, 1/3 of Americans have been exposed to unregulated contaminants in water running through their homes, majority of which are black and Hispanic. The main harrowing example of this is the Flint, Michigan water crisis, when the majority black area bore the brunt of a cost-cutting decision resulting in lead-filled water to flow through their homes. The ordeal lasted 5 years. Why was nobody paying attention to that shit, please? Myth of black on black crime. I promise you, I feel very comfortable. I could not understand why motherfuckers, and to this day, I still don't understand why motherfuckers feel like they can just sit up there and look at me silly because of the where I grew up. I was very comfortable, very safe. I don't understand. Y'all the motherfuckers bringing the issues into our neighborhoods. Gosh, for decades we've been spoon-fed under-analyzed statistics on the number of murders black people commit in relation to the 15% of the U.S. population we take up. Trump and many of his conservative followers try to fool the public into believing that black people are more violent and prone to criminal behavior than anyone else. We are not. They must have forgotten slavery and the riot spree burning through black-owned towns. Exactly. Can we talk about how every time we get shit popping, y'all motherfuckers either do this next thing or burn our shit down? How about that? The crack epidemic, fuckers. The war on you remember this asshole? You know he's a Nazi sympathizer, huh? Just saying. The war on drugs between the 1960s and 1990s was by far one of the most evil stunts targeted at black community by white politicians. The crack epidemic in particular was plastered through media and politics as a black issue. As a result, black people were incarcerated 8 times more than white people, who actually were using the drug more than black people, according to the National Institute on Drug Abuse. I love how y'all know this shit, but you hide it. Not to mention, black people got higher sentences and faced the good old mandatory minimums more than white people, which further rigged the statistics to show a false narrative that black people have more criminal tendencies. We do not. We actually do not. I'm terrified of getting in trouble. My mother scared the shit out of me. And I can tell you, I can sit down with quite a few people and we can talk about how our asses got whooped because our parents were trying to teach us fucking accountability, which is down the fucking shithole now. I want reparations for that shit. It took me 22 years to buy a belt willingly. The slavery wasn't that bad argument. Who the fuck actually says that needs to get their teeth knocked out their mouth? I promise you, you can sue me on that one. I really believe if you say that shit, you deserve to have your teeth knocked out your mouth. The centuries of slavery that resulted in the unaliving, the grape and physical and psychological torture of black people is hard to teach to a class of young minds, but Republican leaders all over the country are encouraging the absence of it being taught at all. If that's not the case, then some political figures, such as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Bill O'Reilly, suggested black people benefited from slavery in some ways, like having the bare minimum access to food and shelter, learning sharecropping skills, lying about the reality of slavery, and only makes it impact on black American socioeconomic easier to blow off. What y'all say? Clear people certainly ain't getting unlived as much as we have. That's damn sure. God dang it, I grew up in Roxbury and my homegirl here was in the next door to Dorchester. Damn it, they was always in our fucking neighborhoods. Shit. Yes, I agree. My parents did the same about the accountability. Yeah. You know how much I got my ass whooped and these motherfuckers let this jackass in and now y'all trying to erase all of this? Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Y'all not gonna erase my damn background. So April Fools. Yeah, we got a lot of y'all played us a lot, but guess what? We don't forget, bitches. We don't forget. That's why y'all asses are suffering now. Okay? I told you there was gonna be fuckery. There was gonna be some fuckery tonight. So let me get a breather. Y'all get a breather, and let's continue. But before I go any further, I just want to say, people, please stop blaming ketamine and other psycho drugs on that dumbass no lip motherfuckers issues. That's just fell on muskrat, okay? That's just fell on muskrat. That is not ketamine. I am on ketamine right now, okay? And I have not said anything but the truth. So please stop saying that shit. I go into damn chat rooms and they be saying it's the ketamine. No, it ain't. That's him. That's all him. Nah, okay? Cause I'm telling you, I'm so fucking stressed out. I'm on so many damn depressants and shit. Don't y'all you know what I'm trying to say. Don't fuck this shit up for me. Don't blame that on him on that. That's him. That's him 100%. Okay? Here go my commercial, y'all. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned. All right, y'all. So we ain't out of the woods yet. I'm glad to say we don't have a whole bunch of fuckery, but we got some fuckery. So this Michigan cop tased a black mother in her front of her kids for this unbelievable reason, but that's not all. And this was reported today, or yesterday. I'm sorry, yesterday. Lieutenant Matthew Furman, you look like an animal. I'm gonna just call you a creature. A Michigan police officer faces allegations of excessive force following a traffic stop incident in July, which came shortly after another troubling encounter with Alicia Cook in April. During the April encounter, Cook parked with her children, was tased by that creature after a disagreement over her expired vehicle registration escalated. Seriously? Really? Okay, let me keep going. Yeah, I gotta get over that. Despite the controversy, charges against Cook were dropped after reviewing body camera footage, and the creature faced no disciplinary action. A subsequent incident involving another citizen, Drakkar Williams, led to a civil lawsuit against Furman for alleged misconduct. His ass needs to be reprimanded. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Fucking tasing people. I got a taser. I want y'all to come get me. I'm gonna tase the shit. You tase me, I'm gonna tase you back. If I got to go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail for a reason. Alicia Cook was parked in a school lot with children when Lieutenant the creature initiated a traffic. Wait a minute. She was parked. How you do a traffic stop? Motherfucker. She's not driving it. Maybe she was just sitting in the damn. Oh, Lord Jesus. Initiated a traffic stop regarding an expired vehicle tag. You got too much time on your hands, sir. Cook was using a friend's car, expressing her legal assumption of responsibility as the driver. The creature claimed the car had no insurance and demanded Cook's license. A call Cook received about the owner's health was dismissed by the creature, leading to escalating tension between them. Cook attempted to explain her situation, but the creature insisted on issuing orders, resulting in heightened voices from both parties. Why can't people just listen? Why y'all gotta get drunk with power that y'all can't listen? Your fucking job is to serve, dumbass. Gah. Despite Cook explaining her circumstances, the creature tased her in front of her children, citing fear for his safety. Okay, let's look at these pictures over here. He looks like he's more of a threat than she is. She looks like if she even tried to buck up to you, she probably gonna fucking her nails up, and that sounds like pain. I don't think she wants pain. So I don't really feel like she was gonna come up at you. Okay? Cook was arrested and faced several charges, but the city attorney's office dropped all charges after reviewing body cam footage. Furman did not face any disciplinary action following the incident. 3 months post Cook's incident, Furman stopped Drakkar Williams, leading to another escalation of force. Williams filed a civil lawsuit against the creature, alleging he was violently handled while handcuffed. Allegations included the creature grabbing Williams' hair and forcefully ramming his head against a fire truck. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Oh my God. Following his lawsuit, the creature was placed on administrative leave as investigation into his conduct began. The creature's actions have drawn public scrutiny and raised concerns about police conduct and accountability. Once again, I go back to that song "Fuck the Police," and then people wonder why. It's because of these bad apples. I'm sorry, shit. The series of incidents highlights ongoing issues related to the use of force by police officers. The lack of disciplinary actions followed the Cook incident has sparked debates over police oversight and justice for citizens involved in excessive force encounters. So, what the fuck was that? Y'all always sitting up there talking about we talking shit and all this other stuff, huh? Yeah, all right, cool. But guess what, y'all? I'm shocked to say that's actually the end of the fuckery. Now we about to get into fuck around and find out. I done got my shit together too, so whoo, y'all get ready. Get ready.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'ma lick my hands when I'm alright. I've been moving like a hobby.
All right, y'all. So, LA area Latino Whole Foods manager goes viral for accusing black man of shoplifting, forcing him to return $200 in items that he paid for. You know, this shit ain't gonna go down. This shit ain't gonna go down without a fight now. So, a viral video capturing a confrontation between a black shopper and a Whole Foods manager in Culver City, Los Angeles, has sparked accusations of racial profiling. The store manager questioned the shopper about potential theft despite not typically requiring receipts, leading to a heated discussion. The incident has garnered significant online attention, and with many viewers supporting the shopper and condemning the manager's behavior, calling for a boycott until Whole Foods issues an apology. I hope you do. You better. I never went to Whole Foods, but I really hope you get it. So, a black man confronted Whole Foods employees about accusations of stealing groceries. The incident took place in Culver City, Los Angeles store. The store manager, who is Latino, requested the shopper to show his receipt. The manager's allegations were met with disbelief by the shopper, who noted that receipt checks are not a common store policy. The manager stated that the items in the shopper's cart were all of our product if he hadn't paid for them. The shopper insisted he had paid for all of his groceries and went to the register to seek a full refund for items worth over $200. He had his receipt available during the confrontation. The video has received over 150,000 likes and nearly 14,000 comments on social media. Many viewers condemned the store's manager's actions and expressed support for the shoppers. Several commentators called for a boycott of Whole Foods until the company issues an apology. A Mexican viewer publicly apologized on behalf of the Latino community, expressing embarrassment over the manager's behavior. There is a notable discussion about the need for accountability in retail environments in regard to racial sensitivity and customer treatment. Many online commentators have expressed a desire to boycott Whole Food until formally addressed the incident and apologize to the shopper. I don't understand what he was getting from Whole Food, but damn, $200, sir. Wow. I don't know. I'm not a big fan on shopping at Whole Foods, but they showing their true colors. Now, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I'm just wondering what made y'all suspect this man had actually sat up there and stole food. Don't go accusing people unless you got proof. I used to actually work at a goddamn Kmart and loss prevention. We didn't go, we had to make sure we saw you actually steal. Not no damn no. Hell no. We had to actually have fucking proof. We followed your ass. And the only reason we followed you is because you was doing something shisty, looking around, looking shifty. Motherfucker, don't. And even if we were if we were suspicious of your ass, we still couldn't do nothing unless we actually caught you red-handed. Your ass could go all the way out the door. We wasn't gonna touch you because we had to make sure. I guess it don't matter, huh? Is it well, whatever. Moving on. I got to keep going. Shit. You know I'm timed and I really want to get to the dandy part. So, black woman kicked off plane for looking at white flight attendant lawsuit. You know what's going to happen with this one. Whoo! So, Teresa Hudson Jordan, a black woman, has filed a federal discrimination lawsuit against a Delta airline alleging that she was unjustly removed from a flight after making eye contact with a white flight attendant. Really? What the fuck? What country are we in? This ain't the 1940s. We wouldn't even been on there talking about making eye contact with me. Bitch, I'll look you right in your face and dare you to say something to me. I bought a ticket, bitch. You serve me. Shit, I'm not gonna abuse you, but damn it. I can look at you. Shit. The incident occurred on March 27th during a flight from Lexington to New York City. The flight attendant reportedly reacted aggressively to Jordan's glance, leading to a series of unprovoked outbursts and ultimately resulting in Jordan and her daughter being escorted off the plane. Jordan's complaint highlights the broader issue of racial discrimination in air travel. Teresa Hudson Jordan was how dumb is this? Yeah, exactly. Teresa Hudson Jordan was identified as a frequent Delta flyer, I used to be, and a first class passenger. Oh, bitch, you jealous. That's why you did that. The altercation occurred on March 27th while traveling with her teenage daughter from Lexington, Kentucky to New York City. After the plane's doors were closed, Jordan leaned towards her daughter and made eye contact with a passing flight attendant. The flight attendant reportedly erupted in anger, accusing Jordan of staring and threatening to turn the plane around if Jordan did not comply with her commands. What the fuck is this? I heard this story about black lady. Well, I'm about to tell it all. Let's see here now. The flight attendant witness. I would sue the hell out of the airline. That's what she doing. Witnesses described the flight attendant's behavior as aggressive and unwarranted, comparing it to treating someone like a dog or slave. If this bitch is blonde, oh Lord. Jordan maintained her composure during the exchange, repeatedly assuring the flight attendant that she would comply. Multiple bystanders were shocked by the flight attendant's outburst and later reported their observation to Delta. The flight attendant allegedly lied to the cockpit crew, stating that Jordan was disruptive and non-compliant. Following the flight attendant's complaint, the pilot decided to remove Jordan from the flight, escorted by gate agents. I hope somebody recorded this. Jordan filed a federal discrimination lawsuit against Delta Airlines, asserting that the incident reflects ongoing racial discrimination experienced by Black Americans. Jordan's attorney condemned the flight's attendants' actions as outrageous, highlighting the support from multiple eyewitnesses. Delta Airlines responded that they have a zero tolerance policy for discrimination, but did not comment specifically on the lawsuit. The complaint emphasized the continuing problem of racial discrimination faced by Black passengers, referred to as flying while Black, and compares it to historical injustices of the Jim Crow era. That's what I was about to say. Ain't no Medgar Evers. What's the boy's name? Because I keep getting two people mixed up. But you know that little boy. I don't want to say his name because if it's wrong, I'm gonna feel silly. But I keep getting two people mixed up. But this ain't that time. Motherfucker, look at you. They don't get hung. They don't get lynched. Get the fuck out of here, please. Moving on, because we ain't done. So Naval Academy removes nearly 400 books from library in new DEI purge ordered by Hegseth's office. You want to know why I put that there? Because you motherfuckers sat up there and you voted for this asshole, and look what the fuck happened. You fucked around and found out. Now motherfuckers are losing 400 books because of this asshole. And look at the date. Look at the fucking date. This shit happened today. This was reported today, okay? So this motherfucker has not sat his ass down yet. He's still causing problems, the dumbass. The U.S. Naval Academy has removed nearly 400 books from its library as a part of a directive from Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, drunkard, I'm just going to call him Drunky, office aimed at eliminating, no, I'm going to call him idiot. That's what I'm going to call him. Eliminating diversity, equity, and inclusion content. The action aligns with broader efforts by the Trump administration to purge DEI material from federal agencies and educational institutions. The decision follows a review initiated at, what the fuck did I just say? All of the fucking shit black people have done for this damn country, and look what the fuck we get. The decision follows a review initiated after, and why the fuck is it us? Because DEI doesn't even mean black. Shit. The decision follows a review initiated after reports indicated that the Academy had not complied with DEI removal orders, leading to further scrutiny of educational materials across military academies. At least they're trying to fight back. The U.S. Naval Academy has removed about 400 books from the library following that dumbass's DEI content. An initial review identified approximately 900 books for further scrutiny. The let's see here. The removal was completed just before Hegseth's planned visit to the Academy. A specific list of removed books has not been disclosed. The action represents a continuation of the Trump administration's initiative to rid federal agencies of DEI content across various platforms, including curricula in educational institutions. I'm telling you right now, as soon as I have my child, I am homeschooling. Fuck this shit. I have taught children, and I know for a fact I got to learn before you learn. So I don't have no problem revamping and going back to school to teach my children. And if somebody wants to have their kid in my living room with them, hey, I ain't got no damn problem teaching your kids too. Shit, if I got to have a tiny school, I'll have to do it. Y'all ain't gonna prevent me. Fuck you. The Pentagon has stated that all service academies are committed to aligning with Felon Trump's executive orders regarding DEI. He is not my president. Fuck that. While K through 12 schools were directly affected by previous orders, military academies had not been included until recent attention was drawn to the Naval Academy's library. Some bitch snitched. The focus on decreasing DEI content arose after media reports highlighted the Naval Academy's lack of compliance regarding DEI material. Somebody need their ass whooped. It remains unclear whether the drunkard personally directed the removal or it was ordered by a member of his staff. Other military academies, including West Point and the Air Force Academy, have been engaged in similar reviews of their curricula. Y'all do realize this dude has absolutely, he is probably quite underqualified to most of the teachers in there. You do realize that, right? He is telling teachers that probably could run circles around his ass to get rid of this. Oh my God. I need to get the fuck out of this country. Oh no. We about to go down if somebody don't make a move. I'm so happy for some of the results, not all the results, but some of the results in the voting. Amid the removal of DEI material, a mix-up occurred wherein photos of a notable female Jewish graduates were mistakenly taken down from a display. Why? She's female and she's Jewish. Why? Go ahead and take it down too. Or are you just wanting people who have melanated skin? Is that what you're trying to say, bitch? Upon realizing the Academy leadership quickly reinstated the photos and began reviewing the incident. Drunkard's visit to the Naval Academy included interactions with students. However, the media was barred from covering the event. At this point, I don't mind segregating so we can teach our own. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Because I don't know where the fuck y'all done lost your damn minds. But we're not done. We're not done. Moving on, Susan Crawford wins Wisconsin Supreme Court despite GOP felon Muskrat's efforts. I'm so damn glad about that shit. I was scared last night. I ain't even gonna lie. I was terrified. I was like, shit, I need a beer. I couldn't find no beer, but still, Susan Crawford has secured a significant victory on the Wisconsin Supreme Court by defeating conservative Brad Schimmel in a highly contested election that became the most expensive judicial race in U.S. history, with over $9 million in spending. Her win helps to preserve the court's 4-3 liberal majority, setting the stage for potential Democratic challenges on critical issues such as abortion rights and congressional redistricting. How the fuck did this fucking asshole try to say this woman was an activist? She is just trying to make sure that motherfuckers can do what they want with their own body. Cause shit, I'm sure that you wouldn't have so many kids if your ass, whoo, I'm right here with you on that too. It's a damn shame. I said it before to my damn psychiatrist. It's getting hard trying not to be racist to these people. It's getting hard. Cause shit, the shit you doing is a slap in the face 24/7. Susan Crawford won a seat on the Wisconsin Supreme Court, defeating conservative candidate Brad Schimmel. The election took place on April 1st, 2024, and was marked by significant financial contributions from various sources. The judicial election became the most expensive in American history, with over $90 million spent. We did lose the special elections in Florida, unfortunately. I was really hoping that we won, but shit, at least we won this one. I was checking out the results last night too on the court domination. I was hoping that those two in Florida flipped as well, but they said it was close. But close don't mean nothing. Shit. Fuck. Kamala was close, unfortunately, and look where we are now. The judicial election became the most expensive in American history, with over $90 million spent. Elon Musk and affiliated groups contributed over $25 million to support Schimmel's campaign. Musk notably came out 1 million checks to voters at a campaign rally. Crawford's victories preserves a 4-3 liberal majority on the Wisconsin Supreme Court. This outcome is significant against the backdrop of upcoming decisions on vital issues such as abortion access, labor rights, and electoral redistricting. Crawford's election could facilitate Democratic challenges to congressional maps created by Republicans in 2011, potentially making certain districts more competitive. The win represents a morale boost for Democrats following a close election result in Wisconsin, where Trump won by less than 1%. Crawford framed the victory as a triumph for democracy and a rejection of external influences of the judiciary, specifically referencing the financial might of her opponent's backers. During her victory, Crawford expressed the surprise at running against the richest man in the world and emphasized the importance of judicial impartiality. Well, Drumpf, you said you took credit for it, so yeah, this is your undoing of your own self. That whole fucking abortion ban, you shot yourself in the foot. Good thing you took credit for that, bitch. She stated that Wisconsinites stood against an unprecedented attack on democracy and highlighted the idea that justice should not be for sale. We still on this kick. I'm not over. We got another story. This is crazy shit. We got to keep moving though. Trump's administration sued over billions of dollars in cuts to health funding. I'm so damn glad, and I hope they lose it. The Trump administration is facing a lawsuit from 23 states and Washington, D.C. over its decision to cut $11.4 billion in public health funding, impacting long-term health initiatives and pandemic preparedness. The lawsuit argues that these funds were crucial for various health services, and their elimination will harm efforts against the opioid crisis and mental health challenges, while also undermining Congress' constitutional authority over budget appropriation. What'd you say? Those MAGA supporters are tired of Muskrat and the Orange Man destroying the country. Yeah, they voted that shit. I just don't like having to suffer with them. I think we should all just put them on an island and just push them out. But that's just me. But anyways, the plaintiffs are the Democratic Attorney General and governors from 23 states and Washington, D.C. The defendant is U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the HHS Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the dumbass with missing brain. I don't understand. The motherfucker has missing brain. Did that not disqualify this mother? He should not have a job in decision making. He is missing his brain. Part of it, at least. 11.4 billion cut from state and community health departments. That's the amount. Additional cuts and an extra 1 billion from substance abuse and mental health service administration also terminated. So if Boom does something, don't blame me. Shit, I'm doing my best. And the HHS statement declared that the COVID-19 pandemic is over and aims to prioritize funding for chronic disease instead. This jackass wants us to drink raw milk. I don't want no bacteria like that. Ooh. So the public health services cuts will terminate key services and threatens thousands of healthcare jobs. The essential funding was intended not just for COVID-19, but for ongoing public health, addiction treatment, and suicide prevention. Self-deletion prevention services. Comments from officials in New York. Attorney General Letitia James emphasized that funding reductions would worsen the opioid crisis and destabilize mental health systems. I'm not sure about you, but not that many melanated people are having an opioid problem. So if y'all ain't listening, you better listen. Shit. The legislative approval, the funds were appropriated by Congress and obligated to the health department with specific approved plans. This money was already there, so you just stole it from them. Dr. Joseph Cantor highlighted that significance of this funding is enhanced with state health infrastructure and preparedness for the future health threats. The coalition of states is seeking temporary restraining order and injunctive relief to halt the funding cuts. Are we winning yet? Are we great yet? Because this is not working here. This doesn't sound right. The lawsuit contends the administration is undermining Congress's constitutional power to allocate funds. Please tell me why y'all are actually listening to this dumbass when you know the law better than him. This is not a motherfucking lawman is what I'm trying to tell y'all, but y'all still support this bitch. I don't get it. He's got to have some kind of supernatural powers. I'm telling you, he's the Antichrist. Moving on. Representative Jasmine Crockett pops off against a critic on a radio show, but you'll want to read about what was really going on. And you want to know, guess what? It ain't one of them. I'm just letting y'all know. So Representative Jasmine Crockett received a prank call from a man identifying himself as Terrence, who accused her of causing his business to lose a significant grant due to her public statements. Instead of escalating the situation, Crockett maintained her composure, defended her efforts to support Black businesses, and offered an assist to assist him in recovering the lost funds. The call turned out to be a prank call by nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey show, which left Crockett frustrated by the interruption given the serious issue she's facing in her role. That ain't funny, you dumbass bastards. See, Harvey, you need to stop that shit. The caller identified himself as Terrence and claimed to be the president of the business and called our Black business in Dallas. He accused Representative Crockett of causing his business to miss out on $2 million grant from Dallas Morning News. The grant was tied to Benchmark Business Award that could benefit numerous Black businesses. Crockett defended herself by stating her commitment to securing opportunities for Black businesses and her strong relationship with the Dallas Black Chamber of Commerce. She acknowledged the frustration of losing a significant amount of money and expressed her desire to be productive in resolving the issue. At least the woman is talking to you. Shit, I'm still trying to get a hold of people. All pranks aren't good pranks. None. This one was tasteless. This woman's going through enough shit. Right now, I would say let's not do any pranks until this motherfucker is out of office. How about that? The call was ultimately revealed as a prank by nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Crockett was taken aback and expressed her annoyance at the prank, highlighting ongoing challenges she faces in her role. Her reaction reflected by her busy schedule and the serious nature of the complaints she typically addresses. Representative Crockett exhibited poise and professionalism throughout the conversation, despite being provoked by a prank. The episode sheds light on a challenge public figures encounter, including dealing with frustrating constituents. Yeah, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I hope she has security too. I heard she does, but they didn't have to do that. That was stupid as hell. Honestly, it was. But that's it for Fuck Around and Find Out. I'm so sick of these damn bastards. But I was shocked with the level, the amount of stories I had with Fuck Around and Find Out. For real, I was. But now I got a double. Ooh, excuse me. I got a double header for y'all. You already seen it. So before I bring him up, let me go ahead and do my flowers because we got to do this one here. He needs his flowers. Shit, I thought he was a dud. I was wrong. So I'm gonna try and get through this as fast as I can. Okay, so let's do it because I'm not sure how much time I got anymore. So U.S. Senator Cory Booker broke the Senate record for the longest speech on the floor, surpassing a historic record held by segregationist Strom Thurmond. I'm so glad. And if y'all didn't notice, I actually had Amber Ruffin in front of him, but there was a paper bag on his head too. I wasn't gonna give him no clout. Anyways, that was on my damn my cover. Booker's speech, which protested against actions of the Trump administration that threatens vulnerable communities, symbolizes progress for Black Americans and highlights the ongoing struggles for civil rights. Activists have noted that Booker's act serves as a pivotal moment in contemporary resistance to political and social injustices. Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey delivered a speech that surpassed 24 hours and 18 minutes, breaking Senator Strom Thurmond's, I'm just going to call him asshole, long-standing record. The asshole's record was set during his filibuster against the Civil Rights Act of 1957, aimed at blocking civil rights legislation for Black Americans. The asshole's filibuster occurred nearly 70 years ago and was an attempt to stall the first civil rights bill passed post-Reconstruction. Although the asshole's efforts failed, the 1957 Civil Rights Act established essential mechanisms for the civil rights protection. Booker's speech was a protest against the Trump's administrative agenda, which includes significant cuts to the federal programs that benefit marginalized communities. Activists have described the Trump administration's policies as detrimental, particularly for non-white, non-cisgender communities. Booker's achievement is viewed as a significant symbol of resilience, contrasting a Black man breaking the record previously held by a white an asshole. This act serves as a powerful reminder of the ongoing fight against oppression and the progress made by the civil rights movement. Democratic strategist Antoine C. Wright emphasized Booker's speech as a critical step in resisting the injustice posed by the current administration. He called for unity among Americans to rally together against policies and threaten democracy and protect civil rights. Before breaking the record, Booker's acknowledged the asshole's efforts to impede civil rights, stating that he stands not because of the asshole, but despite him. He emphasized the greater power of the people in effecting change and progress, which enhances the narrative, the resilience of the Black community. Damn it, he deserves that shit. Motherfucker can kiss my ass, that ugly ass bastard. But I have a double header on it, so let me go ahead and do my commercial real quick, and we'll pop back on this one right after. So check this out.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little TT, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, so give me a second here. I'm back. How did Cory Booker last on the Senate floor for 25 hours, no food or drink, with a whole lot of faith? Let me tell you, because I actually found out earlier before, but I'm gonna tell you now too. Senator Cory Booker set a new record for the longest speech on the Senate floor, lasting over 25 hours without food, drink, or breaks, primarily to protest against the Trump administration and advocate for American democracy. If he don't believe in God, God believe in you. That's what I got to say. It would be better if Cory would fight for the legislative laws to pass to protect our rights. Then, yeah, that's true. That is very true. But hell, this is better than what he did when he was running. I made that quite clear. He finally came out fighting at least. It got a little fire under his ass. Now, if we could get them to fucking actually listen to us and stop pussyfooting all around the place, whoo, Lord. All right, so let's see. His speech, which began on March 31st and concluded shortly after midnight on April 1st, surpassed his previous personal record of 15 hours, aimed to bring attention to the urgent need for Democrats to take more significant actions. Cory Booker delivered a speech lasting over 25 hours, breaking the previous record by the asshole in 1957. His personal record was previously 15 hours. To prepare, Booker underwent an intense fast, not eating from Friday until his speech and drinking nothing the night before. He reported not needing to use the bathroom during the entirety of his speech. That is amazing. Throughout the speech, Booker experienced physical difficulties such as muscle cramps and spasms. The speech was largely a protest against the Trump administration and addressed important issues regarding the degradation of American democracy. Booker aimed to amplify the voices and stories of Americans, calling attention to meaningful and emotional narratives. Booker prayed with Reverend Raphael Warnock before beginning the speech. That's why I said only God, only God. He kept his pockets light, carrying only a note card with a Bible verse, Isaiah 40:31. I'm going to go read that. To maintain a minimal physical burden. Upon surpassing his previous record, Booker felt invigorated, expressing there was no specific end time in mind. I wanted him to go for a few more hours. He reflected on the need for Democrats to step up and take more risks, indicating a desire for more dynamic actions for his party. He actually did 25 hours and 4 minutes. Booker concluded his marathon speech by contemplating whether such endurance tactics should be a new norm for Democrats, emphasizing the urgency for action in addressing the needs of the public. Well, for once they were right to not get rid of the filibuster, but damn it, woo! That's all I can say. And now for some actual good news. Good grief. I'm so glad for this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little promo thingy, and then I'll be back with this story right after. I'm not going to show both, but I'm going to show this one at least. So as always, that's CBD Honey Lips. If you're interested in it, it is Black owned. The creator is somewhere in New York. I'm not telling you where. I just want y'all to know she is selling that, and you can find it on Instagram, CBD Honey Lips. It might help you feel invigorated. You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyways, moving on. Let's look at this story here.
Emotional content.
How line dancing is fostering Black joy and community amid uncertain times. I just felt like this would be a good story for us. That's all I'm saying, because it sounds like something that we need. Everybody else has joy. I'm so glad finally now we got black joy. Everybody else got joy, gay joy, white joy, boy joy, girl joy, all this joy, trans joy. What about black joy? Now we finally got some joy. So, line dancing has emerged as a popular and joyful pastime within the black community, providing a welcome escape from current socio political challenges. With the backdrop of policies under the Trump administration that have adversely affected the black community, people are finding solace and connection through dance, transforming it into a form of expression and resistance. The cultural movement highlights the importance of community collective expression and the healing power of joy amidst adversity. Line dancing has surged in popularity as a therapeutic outlet for the Black community facing political and economic challenges. Participants express that engaging in line dancing allows them to momentarily escape the stresses of their reality. The Trump administration policies, including cuts to education and public health, have prompted many in the Black community to seek joy and hope internally. Segregation, just saying. Kimir Love, I hope I said that right, articulates the need for fun and distraction from societal issues through dance. Journalist Charles Blow suggests that, seriously, Charles Blow? Okay, suggests that the joyous act of line dancing can be viewed as a contemporary form of protest, replacing traditional marches with collective movements and expression. Is this like the electric slide? I love the electric slide. I love watching the line dance on TikTok. I only saw one line dance that I liked. It was these two country dudes with a puppy. I kind of like the puppy. I can't do nothing but the bus stop. The line dancing is very cool. I can do the electric slide and the bus stop. And if you catch me on a day and I'm feeling loose enough, I can catch on to the two-step with He Who Shall Not Be Named, his song with the step, step, back. Yeah, that. I can't, yeah. So, anyways, fans have replaced the signs, and joy has replaced the rage, illustrating a shift in how activism is expressed. Cultural expert Nisinga K. Burton, I'm gonna just call her Burton or him Burton, notes that dance has long been a means of connection and resistance within the Black community. Historical examples include how enslaved people utilized music and dance for communication and organization, showcasing the deeper roots of cultural expression. Recent viral videos featuring the line dances to songs like Boots on the Ground and others have amplified community engagement and shared culture online. Line dancing transcends political affiliates and social backgrounds, fostering an environment where everyone can come together to create and celebrate. Burton emphasizes that I'm so glad they said that the line dancing promotes collaboration, self-expression, and a sense of belonging, reinforcing the collective nature of, yeah, that's great, but now you're giving me flashbacks of like giant church booty women when they're doing the electric slide and they sit up there and they sashay and you ain't looking or paying attention. You almost get your head knocked off by somebody's glutes. Woo, Lord. It gets scary. You got to pay attention to who you dancing next to, or your ass might just end up in a wall. I'm just saying. Woo-hoo. Anyways, yes, I was a runt. I'm not gonna lie. The community uses dance. Let me get this crazy look off my face. I'm a little disturbed by that whole thing. Anyways, Burton emphasized that, I said that the community uses dance not only for joy, but also unifying against societal divisions. The movement encapsulates the resilience of the Black community, illustrating how joy and communal experience serve as a vital form of healing and togetherness in challenging times. I ain't gonna lie. When I get my own house, I am gonna be having me some serious cookouts. You can kiss my ass talking about that's stereotypical. Fuck you. I like cookouts. I love cookouts. It's a perfect time to have family over and cook. I ain't got to wash the dish. Well, depending on who's doing the cookout, some people ain't got to wash the dishes, others might. I'm just saying. Now, moving on, this is some damn good news too. So y'all check this one out right here. Land reparations are possible. Over 225 communities are already working to make amends for slavery and colonization. Woo! I was so happy when I saw this. Anyways, the document discusses the emergence of land-based reparation initiatives in the United States, highlighting the first housing reparations program launched by Evanston, Illinois in 2019. These efforts seek to address historical injustices stemming from slavery and the white shit through the redistribution. I'm having problems saying fucked up words now. I think my brain is starting to shut them out. Anyways, redistribution of land and resource to the affected communities. Over 225 reparative programs, have been identified, emphasizing local government's role in initiating reparations, the importance of community engagement, and the ongoing legal and social challenges faced. Guess I gotta go sue Mississippi. It underscores the need for reparations to rectify racial inequities, particularly for Black and Indigenous communities on both, while noting that the backlash against these initiatives from conservative groups. The concept of reparation dates back to post-Civil War America with the unfulfilled promises of 40 acres and a mule. Calls for land redistribution have been a means to address the legacies of slavery and colonialism globally. Political resistance often dismisses reparation initiatives as unfeasible or as discriminatory. Since 2021, researchers have tracked over 225 reparative programs, with more than half focused on land return. The city of Evanston's restorative housing program is noted as the first housing-based reparation initiative in the U.S., benefiting over 200 Black residents and descendants affected by historical housing discrimination. The program offers financial assistance for home purchases and repairs aimed to rectify the historical injustices faced by Black residents. Mayors Organized for Reparations and Equity was established in 2021, consisting of 11 cities to spearhead reparation pilot programs. Cities such as Los Angeles, Austin participate in generating innovative reparative policies with guidance from local Black organizations. The city of Eureka has returned land to the Wiyot people as part of a broader movement termed rematriation, aimed at restoring indigenous sovereignty. I wonder how that's going to work for people who have Black and indigenous. Minneapolis allowed the Red Lake Nation to purchase the city lots for $1 to develop community-centric projects. Y'all better use that shit. Despite their limited scope, these reparation programs can provide meaningful remedies for past injustices and communities to affect Black and Native communities today. Intergenerational wealth disparities, with white households significantly wealthier than Black households, underscore the need for reparations as a means of promoting equity. Numerous grassroots organizations have initiated reparation programs, such as Makose Kikupi, which focuses on buying back Dakota ancestral lands with voluntary contributions. Athens Reparation Actions emerged to support Lintown families who were displaced through eminent domain, raising funds for compensation. Several reparative initiatives face opposition and legal challenges from conservative groups, which argue that such programs violate constitutional equal protection clause. In other words, the white people. These challenges represent a broader trend of resistance against efforts to confront historical injustices amidst a political climate hostile to diversity and equity initiatives. Reparations remains a contentious yet legally permissible avenue for addressing historical injustices without ongoing efforts indicative of political shift towards the more equitable policies. See, I told you I could read these things. I just don't think I'm able to keep them in my brain when they're bullshit words. It's my fault. But anyways, moving on, because I did a little preview thing. And y'all, do me a favor. I need y'all to think about this throughout the rest of this show. I really want y'all opinion. What am I doing wrong? My numbers are not going up. I'm not getting that many people on my lives. And I really don't want to sell myself out. And I'm not going to. I don't want to do tea, because quite frankly, I got other things on my plate that I really don't, and I really feel like the news I'm giving y'all can give y'all a heads up on what's going on, especially for those that aren't into watching the news. You know what I'm saying? But just tell me, what do you think I could change or I could do to maybe increase my audience? That's all I really want to know. Just let me know, and please, no jokes. That's all I'm gonna say. So, with that being said, I'm gonna move into our more educational part because, like I said, every day I'm on, there's gonna be some Black history. So, give me a second. I'm gonna put that opener up, and we will begin with that.
Yo, so many, ay, so many, yo, so many, yo, so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. Young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spook. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dupes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you.
All right. All right. So, little known Black history fact: Nicodemus, Kansas. I don't know why, but it sounds familiar to me. Nicodemus, Kansas, established in 1877 by former slaves and a white land speculator, was the first all-Black settlement in the Great Plains. Although promoted as an opportunity for Black families, the town faced numerous challenges such as poverty, lack of resources, and job opportunities, leading to a decline in population and development over the years. Despite its struggles, Nicodemus was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1976, promoting revitalization efforts and resurgence of pride among former residents. The town of Nicodemus was founded on April 18, 1877, by a group of 6 former slaves and a white land speculator, forming the first all-Black establishment in in the Great Plains. W.H. Smith, who was black, became the town's first president, while W.R. Hill served as the treasurer. The name Nicodemus may derive from an African prince in the Bible who gained his freedom after being enslaved. The town was strategically located near the Solomon River, suggested by Hill for favorable farming conditions. The Nicodemus Town Company attracted Black settlers from the Deep South, promoting the town as a land of opportunity, with residential lots priced at $5 and commercial lots at $75. By the following year, hundreds began to settle in Nicodemus, drawn by the promise of a better life. Despite the initial interest, Nicodemus struggled to thrive due to rampant poverty and a lack of resources. The absence of jobs and support systems contributed to a significant number of settlers leaving the town. Economic downturns, including the Great Depression, resulted in further decline and disrepair of the town. In 1976, Nicodemus was designated a National Historic Landmark, which reinvigorated interest and investment in the town. Older residents returned, and a yearly celebration, the last weekend in July, has helped rekindle a sense of community pride and recognition of the town's historic significance. So there you go. Don't say you don't know nothing if you watch me. That's for damn sure. Don't say you don't know nothing. Because if anything, if they gonna sit up there and try and erase it from the federal places, damn it, we gonna do it like we used to do it in with alcohol. Shit, I'll pull it through anyways. Let's move on into celebrity news. And once again, I hope y'all heard me when I said that. For real, tell me what I could do to improve viewership. That's all I'm asking. And if you like what I'm doing, please share it on your social media and stuff like that, even if it's like the little cut-ups I do. I've decided I'm not doing the cut-ups on the Sundays because honestly, it's just 2 days. But anyways, let's begin. You know what time it is.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Amber Ruffin sarcastically addresses her removal from White House correspondent dinner. Now, see, I'm starting to see like the videos and stuff before they canceled her, and it's fucked up because she was excited. So, comedian Amber Ruffin humorously reacted to the cancellation of her performance at the White House Correspondents' Dinner by the White House Correspondents Association and the Trump administration. She criticized the organization's request for her to create jokes that are fair to both sides, emphasizing that it is necessary to call out bad behavior rather than treat it with unwarranted civility. See, I told you I can read. Amber Ruffin was removed from her scheduled performance at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The WHCA President Eugene Daniels cited the need to focus on honoring journalists rather than politics. Ruffin mocked the WHCA's request for jokes that were equal, implying that this request undermined the reality of the political accountability. I don't know how a person in this day and age with a functioning fucking brain could actually look at this shit and not see that the jackasses that are in control are incompetent, underqualified, undeserving, and unmerited. Shit. She characterized the idea of being fair to all sides as problematic when it comes to addressing objectively bad actions. In her appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Ruffin used sarcasm to highlight the absurdity of being nice to Republicans at fancy dinners, which she jokingly claimed was the essence of the First Amendment. She remarked that people should be called out for actions such as erasing rights and deporting friends rather than treated with unnecessary respect. Ruffin emphasized that the function of a free press should involve honest reporting rather than maintaining false equivalency to avoid hurting feelings. Yeah, it's messed up what they did to her. Shit. As for now, there has been no announcement regarding who will replace Amber Ruffin at the White House Correspondent Dinner scheduled for April 26th amidst ongoing tensions between the Trump administration and the press. Quite frankly, why should we have one? This is not a government. This is a circus show. And quite frankly, they're going to fuck us up. They are fucking us up, really. And I can't take it as it is. But it seems to be recap night, so I'm going to go back to a story I reported on Sunday that needs to be addressed again. So here we go again.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So Marvin Sapp claims he received phone calls with this frightening twist following backlash for trapping his congregation to give $40K. I don't care what it is. I still don't think that was right because he tried to explain it. The viral video of Marvin Sapp demanding church ushers to close the doors until $40,000 was raised has stirred controversy, leading to threats against him and negative reactions towards his church. In a recent interview, Sapp clarified that the video was filmed last year during a service and emphasized that the funds were not for him. Why didn't you say that? He acknowledged being overly assertive and expressed regret for any misunderstanding caused. Dude, as a black person, your ass really should have sat down and thought before you opened your damn mouth, or at least added some extra details. Shit. The viral video features Marvin Sapp instructing. Didn't he sing blues? I promise you, I keep seeing his name. I know one of my relatives has him, and I don't know if it's for gospel though. The viral video features Marvin Sapp instructing church ushers to close the doors until $40,000 was raised. The incident is from church service that took place in August of the previous year. Wasn't a whole year. The video has led to numerous negative reactions, including threats on Sapp's life and complaints directed towards his church. Sapp reported that people have called his church expressing anger, and his staff is feeling fearful due to these threats. This is why I don't like big churches. Disturbances have occurred on the church campus from individuals trying to cause issues related to the video. Sapp clarified that the directive given during the service did not mean to lock the doors, but to allow people continued access in and out of the service. No, he didn't handle that good at all. God loves cheerful giver, not man demanding people to give. Exactly. He apologized for being more assertive than necessary, and in other words, you did too much. Sapp emphasized that the money raised during the service was not for his personal benefit. He reiterated his point that not a dime of the money came to me, asserting charitable nature. Why didn't you say that, dumbass? In his communication via the Ricky Smiley morning show, Sapp attempted to provide context to the misunderstanding surrounding his instructions to the ushers. In a prior Facebook statement, he acknowledged that for those unfamiliar with church practice, his request may have been misinterpreted as an attempt to hold people hostage or be offensive, which was not his intention. Most people close the door when the session when the church congregation starts, and they open it when it's over. Why were the doors open in the first place? So that causes me to question why you need to say that. Most people just go through the first set of doors are closed and the other set of doors are open so that you can go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of service, you go out, the other doors are open. So I don't understand what set of doors he was talking about. Either way, he was doing too much. He was really, really doing too much. He knew he went too far. He should have told it. Yes. Now everybody clowning him or threatening. And now the threatens, I don't get. It's funny as hell to me. But my whole thing is, who are you now? Who are you? You are not Captain Save-A-Ho. Don't come and try and no. Right now we fighting too much shit. We ain't got time to be worried about him. He apologized. Let's let it go. Shit. Anyways, moving on to more of this stuff. I don't know. I'm just reporting it because it seemed like it needed to be reported. So I'm going to report it because I don't know who this is.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So, young Scooter unalived after fleeing police in southeast Atlanta. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he's a rapper. I'm sorry that he's no longer with us, but I am curious as to what did you do? So, young Scooter celebrated his 39th birthday on March 28th. Atlanta police responded to a 911 call regarding a weapon dispute on William Nye Drive. Officers arrived at the scene where initially a man opened and then shut the door on them. Police set up a perimeter to contain the situation after two men fled the residence. One man was found injured after jumping fences and was later pronounced unalived at Grady Hospital. Damn! Lieutenant Andrew Smith clarified that police were not involved in any of the pew-pewing. The victim was identified as young Scooter, whose real name was Kenneth Bailey. Oh, I got 30 minutes. I'm almost done. On social media, young Scooter was raised in Atlanta Kirkwood neighborhood. He was one of the first artists to sign with Future's Free Bands label in 2010 and later with Waka Flocka Flame's Brick Squad Monopoly. Gained notable recognition from 2012 mixtape Street Lottery, which featured his hit song Columbia. Never heard it. Collaborated with prominent artists such as Rick Ross, Birdman, and Gucci Mane on remixes. Not the best people. Achieved his first Billboard Hot 100 entry with the track Jet Lag featuring Future and Juice WRLD, which peaked at 72 and was certified gold by RIAA. Don't know him either, but his unaliving was all over YouTube. Oh, God, dang. Oh, Lord. Young Scooter's contribution to hip-hop, particularly in Atlanta, are recognized as influential and lasting. His impact on music community is commemorated by fellow artists and fans alike. I'm not a fan, never heard of him, but condolences, like Terry said. Yeesh. So anyways, moving on into doctor stuff. So we're going to skip that. This one right here, y'all need to hear about. I heard about this today, but I also report. Ooh, just listen. Blatant racism. Clinic labels black woman's medical sample King Kong. Motherfucker. So, biotechnology company. No, I'm sorry. That was something different. I'm with them. Okay, so here it goes. A TikTok video by Kiara, that's a cute name. Kiara King has gone viral after she revealed a racist incident at Perlman Clinic Modern Healthcare, where her medical sample was labeled King Kong. King, that's her last name, damn it, confronted staff members about the derogatory label, questioning how it could have occurred since her name was correctly spelled in the clinic system. The medical assistant responsible attributed the mistake to typing quickly, ain't no damn way, and denied any malicious intent. King used the platform. You also supposed to proofread, assholes. King used the platform to highlight the pervasive issue of racism and encouraged others to take action against such occurrences. Kiara King, a black woman, shared her experience in a viral TikTok video. A medical assistant at Perlman Clinic labeled her medical sample as King Kong. King confronted the clinic staff about the racist label during her visit. In the video, King emphasized her discomfort with the label, asking staff to understand her reaction as a black woman. The clinic staff member initially expressed shock upon seeing the label. King pointed out that her last name is King, questioning how Kiara could be misinterpreted as Kong. They like to play in your face. My damn name don't have no kind of K, and them bastards called me Kamikaze. The staffer explained she was unaware of who printed the label, noting King's name was correctly recorded in their computer system. Another staff member eventually located the medical assistant who created the label. The assistant claimed it was not her intention to offend and tried to defend herself by saying she didn't double check due to quick typing. Bitch, ain't no damn way. I don't think we will ever get rid of racism in this country. I don't either, and it's ridiculous. And it's getting bolder. Viewers expressed outrage in the comments with suggestions that the type of incident is indicative of larger systemic issues in healthcare. Comments included statements from former healthcare workers who believed the incident was intentional. The video served as a call to action, highlighting the significance of addressing racism in society. All right, so look, I just needed to get that out there. We got one more story, and then we're going to look at dandyism through the years. But this one I had to say because I'm pissed off with them. So I'm going to do my little commercial again. As always, if you like what I'm doing, go ahead and put a like down there. Share my content on social media, please. I am trying my best to get at least to 200. Cause I'm stuck at 150, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So if y'all have any suggestions, as always, please let me know what you think would probably, be more interesting to you and get more people up in here. So here go my commercial, and I'll be right back.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little taste, say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, so wild turkeys chase mail carrier out of Massachusetts neighborhood. Just because this is in my state, I had to report it. And just because I've seen these motherfuckers walking around, they hood as hell. They be walking all up in Roxbury and shit in the middle of the street like they own the place. I was like, this is just too hood for me. Fucking turkeys. Anyways, a Massachusetts mail carrier, Wayne White, faced an unusual challenge when wild turkeys chased him around the neighborhood, an encounter that was captured on resident security camera. Despite having had previous wildlife encounters, White found the experience with the turkeys to be unique and has since become a source of humor and reputation within his community. Forget that, man. I've been told y'all, them damn turkeys are fucking hood, especially up here. And there's a law we can't shoot them fuckers. A U.S. Postal Service employee named Wayne White had a surprising encounter with a white turkeys while on his mail route. The event was recorded by John Arujo, a homeowner, I hope I said that right, with security cameras. White described the turkeys as persistently chasing him, leading him to defend himself with a box and attempted to escape. You should have maced them. White noted that he had come across various animals during his job, such as dogs and deer. What the fuck, deer? Where the hell is this route? But this was his first experience with aggressive turkeys. He humorously recounted the incident, highlighting how turkeys followed him each time he moved in his vehicle. That turkey will be on the... you laugh. I'm telling you, these turkeys are hood. I thought Louisiana hadn't. No, these turkeys done been in the hood for a while. Not just the hood, the black hood, the hoodie hood, in the cut. These damn things are gangster. They walk with confidence. I watched them. I was on the sidewalk. They were in the middle of the street. Not one hit. No nervousness. I'm telling you, this is a different breed. They true to this. Anyways, following the incident, White received numerous text messages from friends referencing turkeys, with many jokingly mimicking turkey sounds, gobble gobble. While White expressed curiosity about how Thanksgiving would be different for him this year due to his newfound notoriety related to the incident. I just got 2 more subscriptions. Oh, thank you so much. I'm telling you right now, that damn turkey. I had made a comment about this damn turkey, and nobody wanted to believe me. These damn turkeys, I thought geese were gangster. Ain't nothing more gangster than a damn turkey in the hood. Shit. I mean, I had just got off from work. I was in Jamaica Plain at that time, but I was walking to Roxbury from the bus stop where my cousin was, because I had just moved up here, right? And the damn turkey was like, it was a group of them. It was like 3 of those bastards just walking. They didn't pay me no heed. They didn't give a shit. And they just kept walking. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Them damn turkeys are gangster, and you can't kill them. Because I thought about it. I asked about it, and they said there's a law. You can't kill them fuckers. So, turkeys run this place, I guess. You know how they had that song with Rihanna? Hey, I can't sing. You know what I'm talking about. Something run this house. Yeah, that one. Yeah, these turkeys run this house, apparently. Shit. But anyways, we gonna go on. I'm not doing the message tonight because I really wanted to do this. I did a preview. So we gonna look at dandyism, black dandyism throughout the years. So check this one out right here. It's a special. I'm doing a special. Give me just a second. It's educational too. So I'm gonna do my flowers one because this is some interesting stuff. In the subdivision I live, and the geese and ducks walk the road like they own it, and you have to stop and let them by. Yeah, girl, when I was in Louisiana, I was a security guard, and them motherfuckers was on a construction, not nobody, not the buggies, not the big ass men with the heavy ass weapons. None of them fuck with them geese. I thought they were gangster, and then I met them damn turkeys, and apparently we got coyote up in Roxbury too. So no, that was Jamaica Plain. But anyways, moving on. Look at this. So, black dandyism through the decades. Once again, I don't know fashion, so don't get mad at me. I don't understand it. I just understand that dude in the middle was a part of my childhood. So, Raul Gregaria. Who? Woo, this man is dapper as hell. Look at him with that name. He remind me of that little boy that be dancing. He's on a comedy show. I used to see him, a black dude. He remind me of him. The little boy that was mayor kid mayor or whatever. Little black boy. Little badass black boy. No, not that kid. The other one. I forgot his name. But that's what he looked like. God dang. He also looked like he could be related to me with that nose. But this is known as Black Dandy of Buenos Aires. Raul Grigera was a popular fixture on the Argentinian club scene in the 1910s and the 1920s. I ain't gonna lie, I always kind of like the zoot suits personally. I was never my generation, but I like the zoot suits, and I was just under the impression that my mom had to have a poodle skirt. I just knew that she was a cave woman because all parents are old as hell when you little, and she had to have had a poodle skirt. Boy, did I learn a lot later on. In the 1930s, look at this man here. He is looking clean. He got, oh Lord, he got that. I don't know if y'all know this, but something about Louisiana, I learned they all about that damn crease. You, man, going to high school, I never seen people's creases so sharp. You could cut somebody. Look at them shoes. Them shoes look good. They look nice. And the socks are look, this is what I'm talking about, style. I like this style. I love that hat, that fedora. I love that fedora. This fashion gets me. I like it. Okay, so this in the 1930s, it was all about well-tailored pants with cuffed bottoms. My mom still made me cuff mine. Maybe it's because I was short, though. This man adds plenty of flair, accessorizing with a tilted hat that pocket square and a pocket square. Yeah, I didn't see a pocket square. I saw like a kerchief, whatever they call it. 1950s. All right, this dude look like he's related to me. Oh, this is the gangster one. Ooh, I like these jackets. Yes, the creases were red. Oh, girl, starch was on point. Girl, them pants be so damn shiny. You be like, are they clean? They look happy too. Look at that. Happy and prosperous. I ain't seen a picture like that in years. Fedoras and double-breasted trench coats, I can't read, were common outdoor accessories in the 1950s. Them shoes are on point. I see the shine. I see the shine. I'm feeling it. Do you see the jewelry? It's not too gaudy. These men look happy. I like that. I like seeing a happy black man. Miles Davis. Look at this man with the fashion here. You already know. We coming near the 70s. Look at that. What is that? Is that an ascot? Ascot right there. That's an ascot right there, right? See, this is the problem. My hair don't do that afro thing. It be pissing me off. My hair does just enough, and then it stops. And then I end up looking like fucking Loretta from Family Guy. Piss me off. I got to toy with my hair to get a full fro. Jazz artist Miles Davis was known for wearing tailored suits. That is until the late 1960s when he got involved with Betty Davis, the queen of funk. Betty introduced Miles to a more relaxed boho approach to fashion. Here he shows his style in a photo shoot for his 1968 album Nefertiti. I'm not joking, it really says Nefertiti. And if you know who I am, yeah, let's not talk about it. Man, shoot, if I could, I'm not joking. For prom, I wanted like a mafioso tailored dress. And my mom said, stop being weird. So I didn't get it. Sapur style. Okay, now this is the ladies. This is the ladies here. Saffir. Okay. So here we have this lady with the I kind of like her style, but I don't know what's in her mouth. She's got some soup coolers on her. Example of black dandyism can be found all over the world, including the Congo, where the Sapurs, men known for their ability to dress to impress. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a man. Oh, I'm sorry. Subculture was born. I was thinking of my fault. I was thinking of old girl, Janelle Monáe, but I guess she's not that anymore. Here, Congolese photographer Maurice Bidilou photo of a Sapur in 1970s perfectly shows off their style. I see the 70s kind of feel with the bell bottoms. I've never been I like flare, but I don't really like bell bottoms. I've never been one for that. I like bell sleeves. I'm complicated like that. The 1970s. Let's look at this fashion, y'all. Because I don't understand it. I still wasn't alive. Zoot suits were popular too in later times. I used to love zoot suits. Okay, now I understand. This is my dad's fashion right here. I'm still traumatized by the summer fashion. The winter fashion I can hang with, but some of that, I saw fuckboy fashion. I'm still traumatized. A man should not have a crop top with a hairy ass stomach. That's all I gotta say. From the leather jackets and fur coats to bell bottoms, these guys are making serious style statements. And please peep the poncho in the back. I had a poncho. My mom never let me wear that damn poncho, but I had a poncho. I also had corduroy pants because I guess we were still going through that time. I don't know. Very loud pants. Very, very loud. Hot too because I had big thighs. Anyways, going on. Jimi Hendrix. Well, we all know his style, so if he ain't nothing but relaxed, okay, this is the most fanciest I ever seen in his pictures. This is the fancy that fro. Yeah, this must have been after the perm. That is one jacked up perm, sir. But hell, that was Jimmy. Rocker Jimi Hendrix was the epitome of cool in the 1960s and 70s. We're not sure if he planned it, but he is shown here hanging out in a velvet suit at Ringo Starr's London apartment in 1966, looking like he's trying to blend in with the decor. I'm flipping over that blue phone. I've seen a phone like that. My grandma had one once. My mom told me that you look cheap in velvet. Maybe she's wrong, but I don't like it. Honestly, I honestly don't. Andre Leon Talley. Let's look at this. What the hell is this? Sir, if you ain't running your own fashion trend, is that a muumuu? Is that a dress? What is this? That's not dapper. Is that dapper? Fashion journalist Andre Leon Talley was known for his colorful caftans and oversized robes. At 6'6", he was a force on the red carpet that could not be missed. I bet you he couldn't. He's 1 inch shorter than one of my uncles. Oh, Lord, that's a tall ass man. And that's a lot of fabric. That's all I can say. That is not dapper to me, though. If you say that's dapper. Now, this man right here, I had the biggest crush on this man. He's the reason I was fascinated with mustaches when I was little. I was probably the only person that was rooting for him in that damn Prince movie. I thought he was just it. I don't know why. I just think it was the mustache, and I couldn't get over how pretty Prince was, I guess. I don't know. Prince just used to freak me the hell out with them damn eyeliner and the hair, and he had big hair too. Maybe because this dude's hair wasn't that big. I told you I don't like big hair. So anyways, whew. Morris Day. I love those shoes, kinda. In the 1980s, that's my generation. Morris Day was more than a singer. He was an entertainer, always dressing to impress. He was rarely spotted in anything other than tailored suiting with colorful shoes and accessories. Maybe that's why I like zoot suits. Because I remember my mom used to have BET on, and damn it if I didn't break my neck to come listen to him when he was on there. I'm telling you, I used to love that dude. Shit. Maybe that's also why I like high-waisted pants. But I heard if you have high legs, you're not supposed to wear those. Well, long legs. Of course, they gonna talk about this man because he is not matching. I don't give a damn what the hell the fashion. I'm sorry, I'm not supporting this shit right here. What the hell? And then he wearing some pants. Sir, I love your music, but this ain't matching. As my mama says, it looks like you got off the banana boat. That's what she told me when I tried to dress like that once. This right here is just wrong. Yes, he do. Yeah, he do look good for his age. But somebody explain to me what the hell Andre is doing right here. What the hell? And did y'all see his hair is all gray? Them damn kids are running him up the wall, I guess. Who told him to wear this? Not one of these articles match. None of them. I don't support this shit. I kind of see a little orange in. No. That's just the resolution. Nah, nothing. None of this matches. I don't care what you call this dapper. And then there's more. And then there's more. Oh, God, there's more. Sir, I thought you had a shirt on. Sir, you are not Jimi Hendrix. Stop this. Stop this now. Stop it, god dang it. Yes, black people do rock, but this is just too much. Learn how to match. I can't do it. I have been traumatized by learning how to match, okay? I came out once with a one of them black sweaters that has the knitted animals in it that look pixel and shit. It had all kind of colors. And then my mama bought me some blue jeans, but they had like fruits all over them, different color fruits, and it was the fruits colors too. So I had red. You couldn't wear this pair of pants without like a black or a white shirt, otherwise you wasn't gonna match. Well, I put them two articles together. It was just colors all over the place. My mama told me never to dress myself again. She said I looked like I had just got off of a banana boat. I don't care I don't care either. I am traumatized. That's all I can say about that shit. To this day, it's like, fuck it. Tell me what you think. Wisdom K. Sir, I don't know what to say. This is like the Matrix meets Dapper. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not liking this. Take me back. So whether he's wearing a pair of vintage jeans or a tailored tux model Wisdom K, he chose to wear this though. He didn't dress himself. He dressed himself with this though. He chose this. K knows what looks great on him. In an interview with Fashionista, he said his taste is all over. Yes, it is. And he's not afraid to take risks. This is one hell of a risk, sir. I wouldn't say this is dandyism at all. This is confused. Shit, are these capris or are these balloon pants? I'm confused. What the hell's going on with the boots? No, sir, this is not cute. There's a lot of stuff in there because I'm interested in so many different things. That's called ADD. So I just try to bring it all together and add my own personal taste whenever I may make a look. Yeah, you made a look. I don't know what the hell it's saying, but you made a hell of a look, god dang it. You look like a reverse pencil or a reverse banana. Damn, I don't like it. And I told y'all I'm not good at fashion, so don't come for me. Now, Coleman Domingo, lately I've noticed he's closest to Dapper, so he better not disappoint me right now. I only got a few more minutes. Oh Lord, this is not Dapper. This is the pants are too damn tight. I did not need that to be shared with me, knowing that this man bats for the other team. He went Miami. That's what he did. He went Miami Vice, and oh my God, those shoes. Those shoes have triangles. I hate them. I hate those fucking shoes. I hate these shoes so bad. Someone needs their ass whoop, whoever planned these shoes. This is ugly. From fabric and fit to accessory, actor Coleman Domingo never misses a detail, and the result is always the same. A perfect. I need to go look at the word dapper. I need to go look at dapper and dandy. I need to look those words up. What the hell is this? A perfectly curated outfit that lands him on the best dress list. Once again, I lean left. I want y'all to know I'm a left leaner, but this shit right here, I hope you get the man you looking for, sir, because this is all the way 1983 Miami Vice, except for those shoes. I hate those shoes. They remind me of a damn squid. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Hate those shoes. And fine. Oh, God. ASAP Rocky. Oh Lord, I'm scared to look because sometimes he's on point and sometimes it's like, what the fuck was that? Oh Lord Jesus. Oh boy. Well, there she is. His hair is braided. Oh, that is dapper. That is dandy. I hate the boots, but everything else looks good. She actually looks kind of nice too. I don't know why she got her braids all over her face, but yeah. I was scared. I'm not lying. I was so scared. ASAP Rocky has never been afraid to take risks. Man, that time they went to the Mets and it looked like he had a family quilt on, I was like, what the fuck is this? But since becoming a father of three, do they have a girl? Have they gotten a girl or they still got three boys? Dapper, neat, trim in appearance. Okay, then some of this shit is not dapper. None of Somebody look up dandy, please. This right here is nice, okay? I like everything from the house decor to him, except for the boots. Her, I don't know what the hell she's wearing, but it's obviously something stylish. Makeup is on whatever the hell the new word is. They look good. This looks dapper. This looks dandy to me. But that other shit, you can miss me with that. I'm angry as hell about this shit. What the hell is let's go back. This is not dapper. This is he looks sweaty. Ain't nothing neat about this. He looks kind of dirty to me. I'm sorry. That looks oily. I know it looks a little oily. The shine and the sheen and the chest. No, you need to be somewhere in Cuba or Miami, sir. That's what this tells me. Oh shit, it's talking about I got 5 minutes left. At least I got this out of the way. This is not neat. This is, I'm trying to get a bust down. That's what that is. And this, sir, this man is confused Neo here. What the hell is this? This is not dandy. Man, I need to get hired by these people for real. But anyways, that's it for tonight. I'm just going over some of these. I'm not even going to do that again because that was an assault on my eyes. But anyways, we done. We good. As always, if y'all could, tell me what you think about the show. Tell me what I could change. What can I do to improve? Thank you for helping me get other people signed on with me. I'm trying to get the word out. This is bigger than I had thought it would be. I feel like I need to let y'all know what's going on in all and around all of us. And sometimes I feel like not all our stories be getting out in the news. So I decided to do this. I know there's other channels, and I thank you so much for choosing me. So thank you. I'll go ahead and cut this up. It'll probably be ready by tomorrow since I changed my plan and all. Really? Because the last time I looked, I had 154 and then it went down to 153 again. But if people have added me, that's great because like I said, every time I hit 100, I will actually cam up. Y'all will actually be able to see what I look like. So that's how that goes. But thank y'all so much. Like I said, if y'all have any suggestions, anything, let me know. When y'all come up, when I have people up here, I promise y'all, I try to pay attention to everybody. If you're messaging and I can't see it, it's possibly because the program I'm using is not working. But Thank you so much. I wouldn't be, this is therapeutic to me as well. So thank y'all, and I will see y'all later. I love y'all, and good night. Where's my outro?
I can't say.
Oh, I always gotta go. Penthouse just ain't a home on my soul. On the road, I can't stay. Oh, I always gotta go. Penthouse just ain't a home with my soul. On the road.